Hey everybody, it's time for a retro review. This is from the very first Alvin Show DVD. We're taking a look at one particular episode. The Chipmunks present Rockin' Through the Decades, and this is an episode that you can find up on YouTube. But I actually remember watching it back on the day back when renting it from the video store on VHS, if you remember that. This is a special hosted by Will Smith back when he was still known as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, if you remember that. And this has the Chipmunks going through different musical styles, traveling through different decades. It even has various rare clips of Chipmunks commercials and Chipmunks on Ed Sullivan and all kinds of fun stuff. Also features a prototype Chipette. This is before the Chipette would actually show up on the actual TV series. I don't know if she is actually in any way, form, or related to the three main Chipettes. I don't think she actually has a connection, or they've ever actually put her into the main group, which I think the actual Chipettes. Now, here's an interesting thing I've figured out. The Chipmunks are technically American, but the Chipettes are technically Australian, if you think about it, at least originally, because the Chipettes were raised by an Australian girl in an orphanage, and then ended up in America. So technically, the Chipettes are Australian. Random fact here, I just thought of, but yeah, that's kind of true if you think about it. If you watch the Chipettes origin episode, where you meet the girl who raised the Chipettes in the orphanage. But anyways, so yeah, later on the Chipettes were raised by Miss Miller, but who was herself a singer, so there's kind of some odds about that, story-wise. But anyways, the Rock of the Decade is a pretty fun special, and like I said, you can find it up on YouTube, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but it's one of my favorite specials, and pretty fun. It has guest stars by Little Richie and Kenny Loggins, and you get to see Alvin, Simon, Theodore doing different musical styles. I think my favorite parts of this are Alvin as Elvis singing Heartbreak Hotel. The beginning segment when you see the Chipmunks doing I Told the Witch Doctor in different musical styles, different singers. Tutti Frutti with Theodore as Little Richard. I wonder if he liked that, because they really did a good job animating Theodore and having him do like Little Richard's musical style. And Simon doing Crocodile Rock as Elton John, even down to the glasses and everything. So yeah, that's a pretty. And then there's a thing where they have them singing as the Beach Boys, the Beatles, and the Stones, when they have them all in their signature get-ups, and that's another fun one. And funny enough, it begins and ends with a Christmas song. So that's what the Chipmunks are known for. So, 5 out of 5. I highly recommend checking out. If you guys haven't seen Chipmunks present Rocking Through the Decade, like I said, you can find it here on YouTube, and I highly recommend checking it out. That was my thoughts, and that's this retro review of Chipmunks Presents Rockin' Through the Decades, hosted by Will Smith back when he was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Alright, let me know if you've seen this special, what your memories are, and let me know in the comments below what your favorite episode was of the Chipmunks. Do you like the original series, the Alvin Show, or did you guys like the Chipmunks Go to the Movies, which is kind of their version of Alf Tales and Hello Kitty's Fairy Tale Theater, where they would do different movie parodies, or movie adventures, because they did like Batmonk, Robo-Monk, and Star Wrecked, which was pretty fun. I like my favorite on that one was Batmonk. You had Simon essentially as Batman and Alvin as the Joker. Hey, if you're a Goosebumps fan, if you're watching this, that might be a good one for you to do is Batmonk, because you get both the Joker and Batman in that one. And Alvin does a pretty good job as a Joker, I have to say. He's no was it Joaquin Phoenix or whatever? But I think he does a pretty good job as the Joker. I'm just saying. Alright, until next time, this is the American Samurai saying, we'll see you next time for another review here on Lucky749. Comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you're new. And until next time, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later here on Retro Reviews.